This sucks. When this pole barn was originally built, it was simply an uninsulated storage building that only had a little bit of power to run some garage doors and an outlet. There were no lights, wasn't insulated, and we put running water down here only because it was easy to do. The water line's just maybe 100 feet behind this building. It was really easy to add it. The idea was really just to run a hose if you needed to, and it has one of these frost-free hydrants because it wasn't an insulated building. Fortunately, we also had the foresight to add a simple drain. We just included it just in case. Since I've moved home, we have a car lift in this building now, and we've added electric. It's air conditioned, it's insulated, obviously, and it's a proper building. And I've been using this hydrant for months, and it's really annoying using it with a bucket when your hands are dirty and you just want to get cleaned up real quick. And it's time to change that. The plan here is we're going to put in a nice stainless steel kitchen sink, the ones you'd use in a restaurant or at least an industrial facility, and put a really nice sink in here so it can get real messy and it's still easy to clean up. I have the stainless steel tank already. Well, that was easy.
So it's several months later, and it's still exactly as it was. But today, our plumber is here. He's able to do the job. He's got the water heater, and he's picking up all the parts that he needs today. So hopefully at the end of this video, you'll see this installed with hot and cold water attached to it. 50-gallon water heater here. Right now, we're not going to hook up the hot water heater because we need 220, and we're going to wait for our electrician to come do some other work that he's coming to do, and we'll just redo this whole setup here. We probably need a bigger breaker. Over here, they'll run a PEX line that's hot and cold that goes to a hose reel, so then we can have water wherever we need it. We have the sink to clean up. I'm really excited because, 5 or 6 times I cursed that, this thing wasn't working and hooked up yet, when I had really dirty hands down here. So I'm glad this is finally getting done. All right.
Now you can use all the stuff, yeah.
Like a water heater to me.
Yeah, it fit perfect.
That was the plan.
All right, it's all done. Water works, doesn't leak. Got hot water when we get the electric hooked up to it. And we've got a hose reel so we can bring water all around the pole barn as we need it. Man, this is great. This thing is gonna be really useful. 2 bays. You can stop the water real easy with these and drain it. Man. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad it's finally done. Pretty much what goes on here is you have your hydrant, which we run the cold water to both the sink and over to the hot water heater. And then from the hot water heater, it also continues on with the cold water all the way out to this hose reel, along with a new hot water line. And when you get to the hose reel, you have 2 different on-off valves that you can adjust if you want cold or hot water or a mixture of the 2, which goes into this nice hose reel. And you can get these on Amazon. They're not cheap, but they're actually really good. They're 100 feet long. We have a couple of this model around the property and we really like them. Of course, there are some things that aren't ideal about the setup. The electrical panel is right next to our water, but that's just how this building came to be. It wasn't really intended to become what it became. I might add some kind of extension up here to keep the water from splashing over there, or maybe even do something here so it's totally isolated in case a line exploded or something crazy happened. I mean, it's probably fine, but you know, try to be safe about it. I'm sure I will put that off for a long time until I do something dangerous, and then I'll decide, oh yeah, I should probably fix that. I bought this ages ago because I wanted water down here because I always have to bring a water bottle. It's too annoying to fill up from the faucet over there, so this will be the first thing I do with my new sink. I'll work on filling that up. But now I have nice filtered water that I'll put in the fridge and be able to wash my hands. Man, who knew? Having running water with a sink could be such a life-changing event. That's all I have for this video. Just wanted to show you this update. Maybe that gives you some ideas for putting in a sink in your workspace and getting the most out of it. I think this will really come in handy. It'll give me all the water that I need in pretty much any way I can imagine. Hot, cold, on a reel, through a hose, anywhere I need it. This will be awesome. Have a good one.